Hello.
It's all about Ghanaian languages. It's all about Ghanaian languages. It's all about Ghanaian languages.
Hello everyone and welcome to Learn Guan with Hunya once again. It's been some time we had a lesson and in fact it's been long I showed my face on this channel. Mostly we are just doing this vocabulary lessons. So I usually don't show my face. They have the old videos, yes, but no, almost the whole of this year, like I've showed my face like two or thrice, yeah, two to three times. Okay, plus the traveling videos, yeah. Okay. So yes, like the topic indicated, Bawules, Ashantis or not. And this video came up due to some recent comments I saw which I chose not to reply but to do a video on. So we have a very good discussion about it. Is it TVS? Yeah. So okay. So with this issue, it's more of a general discussion, and let's just talk about it. Okay, so the Baoulés, we Ghanaians we call them the Baoulés. Okay, some call Baoulés, some also say Baoule because the Ghanaians say Baoule. Then the Akan also say Baoule. But in the Ivory Coast, they are called Baoulés. Baoulés. And they speak French, so Le Baoulés. So Baoulés are they Ashantis or not? So let's start with the Ghana people. First of all, to analyze this, okay, the Ghana people have this close contact with Guans. And Gans, throughout history, did everything with Guans and less with Akans. Well, the Akwemus are mostly Akans who had contact with the Gans, but it was not a pleasant experience. It was more of battle and here and colonization, rulership over them. The Fantis had some sort of how do I say it? Union with the Gans, especially when it comes to war, so that they all fight together. And yes, and somehow, the Gans have this Mla deity. So you can check the script box below for the Mla dance. Yeah. Have this Mla deity. And this anytime these guys get possessed, they speak Baoule. So now if Gans had everything in common with Guans, why would Gans be particularly interested in Baoule and in Zima? Because mostly Mla deities speak either in Zima, Baoule or Enyi. Usually they will tell you explicitly that some speak Enyi, some speak Nzima, some speak Baoule. And there are some Mla deities called Obutu Mla, that's from the Guan word Obutu, but in Ghana it's correct to Obutu Mla. And Obutu Mla, some speak Obutu, sorry, and some also speak Mla. So with this situation, I think we are getting somewhere because even the Obutu people also serve the Mala deity because they believe in the close contact. They believe they have some sort of history with the Bawules. And the second part is let's take Baoule language. If Baoule, as the comments I saw, are Ashantis, okay. First of all, let's look at this fact. Bawules and the Ivory Coast, that's Abidjan to be precise, around Abidjan. Okay, after the big Assini area getting to Ivory Coast. They are known into Ghana and perhaps they might have heard tree. But mostly Bawules don't say tree, they say Ashanti. They call the tree language or the Akan language as Ashanti. So if Bawules acquire Akan language and once have not been hyped that much. So perhaps Bawules may think, well, we speak a language that looks Akan. And all Bawules call Akan are Ashanti. So we are speaking Ashanti. That's from perhaps people who are not in Ghana. Perhaps that is how they might have seen. Because let's take even once in Ghana, let's take the Futus. How do they call themselves? You as a general food, you say I'm a fancy. Let's take a latte or chip or cream. Do you speak the chip? When I don't say I'm a Kwiapim, and most people generally perceive a Kwiapim as a Kwiapim tree. But in reality, we have the Ekwiapim accounts and the Ekwiapim Guan. So the Ekwiapim accounts with the Ekwiapim tree. And then the Ekwiapim Guans with the latte or the chip. So you call it latte Ekwiapim and then chip Ekwiapim. But then people generally don't understand. Let's take the liquids. Most of them will say they are airways. So, if we are looking at this fact, Guans associating themselves with some bigger tribes, but we have Guans in the Bono region, which I know of, whom I'm not going to mention names, and they are always quick to claim to be either in Chumbulo or Bono, and they know themselves. But I spoke about them in Jan, we are still ambassador, so they know themselves. They are quick. So, how about this situation? Let's analyze this from a rational point of view. Bawules not in Ghana, but only call all accounts as Ashanti, and no Guans have not been hiding, so you don't even know anything about Guan. How would they call themselves? Okay. Because that's what they hear, and because they know they originated from Ghana. Now, number three, if Bawules are Ashantis, okay, let's count in Ashanti, or let's count in Akan. Back home, Mienu. Now, let's count in Baoule. Kun, Nyo. Baako mmienu kunyo. Now, in a language, the only way to decipher or decode the language is to go is to its numbers. But now let's take Guan, Ekon, Enyo. So look at Baoule, Kon, Nyo, and look at Guan, Kon, Ekon, Enyo. Then three in Akan is Miensa, Baoule is Inza, and Guan is either Insa or Asa. Insa or Asa, either ways. Because the northern Guans also say Asa, and then the southern Guans say Insa. Baoule, 4 is Inna, the one is Enna or Inna, it depends. No, what's in that? Some say Inna, some say Enna. 5 is Inu in Baoule, but in Akan it is Mienu. The one is also Inu. 6 in most Akan is Insian. But in some Bawules, they no some say in Zian there about, and then the ones also say in Sian or in Sien. Some ones say in Sian, some also say in Sien. Now let's take 7. Now so this is where the trick starts to appear. 7 in tree or Akan is in Sont. Okay. Some Guan say Asono in Sont Asono. Then the northern Guan, some also say the northern Guan is Asono. Then the southern one is Sono. Then the Akan also in Sont. So perhaps they are all related. Let's take 8. 8 in trees, Awotri. Awotri. Now Guan say Eche or Ache. Guans, they say Eche or Ache. Now, Baoule also say Moche, Eche, Ache, Moche. Let's analyze this very well. 9 in tree is Nkron, Nkron, okay. Guan, Ekpono, Ekpono. Now let's look at this situation. P, okay. When P in Guan, in some dialect have been changed to B, and some make it B. For example, Bale, in Nzima, okay, as the B, as become B in what's the name? Actually, it's supposed to be B rather because Bale, that's how we say it in Latin. But the Nzimans have changed the Bale to Bale. So we'll get back to it. So they have this alternation. B becomes B and becomes B. They alternate. So with this situation, let's look at Baoule. Nkron in tree, Nkron, even 2 syllables, Nkron 2. Now one is no, Ekpono, three syllables. And then Baole, Iguala, Iguala, three. Ekpono, Iguala, three syllables. Ekpon, Ngwa, so B, B, B. Then there's perhaps over time the B have become G. So let's take Ngbana, 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 Ngbono. So it still come back to Ngbono, which is Ekpono Ngwa, and not to Akan as people speculate. Now the last part, 10. 10 in Akan is do, do. Let's take Guan. Guan say kudu, kudu. And then Baoulés say bulu. So kudu, bulu, two syllables. Kudu, bulu. Why if Baoulés are Akans? Why don't they say do, but they say bulu? Bulu. So let's put the LD because in linguistics, we know very well that in linguistics, D and L, okay, L, L, D, okay, they are all what's the name? Dental, that produced from the teeth, so dental sound. So in this case, D and L are alternative. Okay, let's just continue. Let's just build on. Now, Akans. There are Akans in Ghana, okay, but some have traveled far. Let's take the Rara and then the Tapa. They are Asantis who have migrated from Ashanti region to the Oti region. And then those around KGB. Now, in as much as Rara is surrounded by Guans, they still speak Tree, and the Tree has not corrupted. In as much as Tapa is surrounded by the Akposokubi and Co, it has not been corrupted. Likewise, KJB. So if accounts are this strong, okay, or three people are this strong, so that the language don't get easily corrupted. Let's take Baoule. No, okay, it's fine. Let's take the Baoule case. The Baoule may be surrounded by the Nzima, Ahanta, and Co. And this person raised arguments that Baoulés are Asantes. So very good. It's good you said this. So if Asantes are in Ghana and are close to the Wassa and the Fantis, you realize that it's still Akan, but Ahanta is so different that it doesn't even look fancy in the first place. And most Ahantes will tell you they are not fancies. And if Baoule originated from people in Ghana who are telling you they are not fancies, then we can imagine the Baoule origin. Because it's good from what I got, okay. Or it was speculated that once they are Ahantes, then they are. But the Ahantes in Ghana too are saying they are not. Only you are facing a situation where a hunter is dying, and most Ahantes now speak Fanti. But indigenously, they will tell you they are not Fantis, they are Ahantes. So how about this situation? Now let's go back to Ahantaland. Look at Wassa. Wassa is in the western region, and they are surrounded by. So let's presume that Enyi and Co. Enyi is purely Guan, but let's presume they are not Guan per this argument, okay? And the Wassas have still kept to their tree. It is only the Seychelles who willingly said they will never ever speak tree again, and that they will speak Enyi because due to betrayal purposes. That's what they said. Esa ewie, esa no ewie yankubio, eseri, eseri, seri, seshi. So the Ashantis though, but they learnt Enyi over time. And so they speak a blend of Chi and Enyi. So let's look at the situation. So, Wassa, okay, and Baoule, they're not too far. But Wassa is still speaking the Tree. And why would Baoule speak a different language if they're Ashantis or if they're Akans? And Wassa will still maintain his Akan. Tells you something that the language, okay, is the people. And the people, perhaps, honestly, they may not know about once or something, but this is who they are. Now, someone may say, one Baule is called Yamusu Kurusu, but we have Edu Krum also in Ghana here. It's about only Guan. It's called Edu Krum, and it goes on and on. We have Kwe Krum in the Ifutu land. They speak pure Ifutu, but look at the name of the town, Kwe Krum. So using such things as basis may not necessarily come. Now, one thing you have to know is almost every Guan in Ghana speak Akan. Almost every Guan speak Akan. So, but Baoulés are not good with Akan. Bawules fish. And someone may say Bawules call God Nyeme. Fine, they call God Nyeme. But what of our Futus who are Guans? They also say Erade. And Erade is pure Akan. Let's take our lattes. They say Onyankopon, and it's still Akan. So you see some things, and let's look at some slides, some deep basics. Okay, Baoule actually originated from Ahanta, and Ahanta and Nini originated from one language, and they were close affiliated to the Guans, but they all lived together. If you check the Guan history one on this channel, so let's just based on this fact and say something. Baoule, chair in Baoule is Ebia, and all Guan languages also say Ebia, but I can't say Egua or Ekronya. So why would Baoule, as far as they are say Ebia, and one also say Ebia? Baoule Akan names. All Akan names, we have Kejo, Kwame, and Co. Well, some raise the argument that perhaps, I read this somewhere, not really on this channel, but I read it somewhere that Baoule also give Akan names, but our Guans also give the same Akan names. But when you go to Efutu, even Monday to Sunday, in some Efutu towns, it's purely Akan. Even in Konya will say Juda, Benada, Ukuda, Yahuda, Memrenda, it's purely tree. But they are Guans. The same with Lipe. Now, even in Efutu, they say Ekuda, Ebenada, but that's some Efutu towns. But now, most Efutus are now going back to how to say it in the right language. So they are using the Edu, Esuro, Epalo, and Co. So that now, so perhaps if in case you have more of this, you can still check my Guan history one. There are some debates over there, and I just decided to do a video on this. Now, for now, I'll be doing more of these videos. Yeah, because I started to teach one language to help save one language, but I think I have to be blending in with the teachings and this as well to what's the name? And if you think you need more, my book No Ghana Better is out. Just place a request and I'll get it to you. It's not that expensive. It's just 150 cedis. Likewise, if you need the soft copy, that's for the hard copy. If you need it's all over 400 pages, and you can get the more vivid facts. And if you also need the soft copy, just download Africa Read from the Google Play Store. When you download Africa Read from the Google Play Store, search what the name, No Ghana Better, and you can pay it for just 70 cedis. Thank you very, very much. If you have any questions, kindly drop it in the comment box below and we shall discuss. Thank you very, very much. Be that basi. Be that wanna say. Be learning ba. Mpeje nile. Wabra. Mele boyato. Asan kushu. Asan ankusum. Asan ankuwa. Insagesu. Fosu.